What is up, everybody? We are back one more time because just like any other movie that you go see, you always want to make sure you stay to the very, very end. And much like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it looks like we got the Power Universe coming now, as we have got 3 more spin-offs on the way. So after Power Book 2, they were not done. And I guess the hashtag Power Forever, Power Never Ends, was for real. But let's look at this trailer and let's give a reaction to it.
You gotta go. Ghost, come on, man. Don't do this.
69 Mustang, baby.
New York leads the way.
I ain't never been good. Wasn't raised that way.
I'm sorry, Tariq. We're gonna put your mother under arrest.
No, go to school. No, Mom, tell you to do this. Tell you really hard.
That was a tough scene. Whew.
They say this is
Big Rich That Power Book 2 Ghost. We know that one. Oh, I just thought of something. Power Book 3 Raising Kanan. Power Book 4 Influence. Power Book 5 Force. Power Never Ends. Woo! I am hyped. 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 Yo, let's watch this one more time. This time I'm going to talk a little bit more about what I'm seeing instantly. Oh my God, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Power Never Ends. All that trolling they did online, and look. I love how this is shot. So beautiful. That Mustang is so beautiful.
Come on, man. Don't do this.
New York leads the way.
New York leads the way. Tate looks like he in a good position. No threats now. More Kanan.
I'm sorry, Tariq. We're gonna put your mother under arrest.
No, go to school. No.
I love Rodriguez, but the apartment was empty except for his book bag. So again, we got Ghost. So the pager, hands it off. Okay. That looks like a celebration there for Tate. And the Mustang looks like it is back in New York. Yo, before this is all said and done, we gotta give a shout out to my man Joe with the power theme. That's one of the most synonymous things of all time. As soon as you hear it, you just get hyped no matter what. But let's talk about the 3 series real quick. So you do got Power Book 3, which is so we already talked about Power Book 2, but Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, which seems to be a prequel story that takes place back in the 90s, reveals the early years of Kanan Stark. Now, here's what's interesting about that. I talked about it before about pagers and how pagers were like really synonymous in like the 90s of like people, drug dealers, or people just with money, whatever. So the fact that they showed the pager lets us know for sure that it is in the 90s, and I think it's going to be like not only just, you know, as a beacon of time period, but I think it's also going to show we're going to see some type of really symbolic parallels between Power Book 2 and Power Book 3, and I think it's going to have a lot to do with the play with the pager. They've been putting a lot of emphasis on it, so I think we need to like keep our eyes and see like some type of coding messages and stuff that's going to be happening on there. Then you have Power Book 4 Influence, which seems to follow Rashad Tate, who's played by Larenz Tate, in the pursuit to political power. So one thing about that, looked like he had a celebration going on there after everything that happened with Power 1, shall we say, and Ghost, you know, happened to Ghost, you know, being slain, and you know now the Democratic Party needing Tate. Looks like he's in good position, but we all, like I said, Tate is. He doesn't really have he doesn't have that complete like cast of people beside him to like kind of prevent him from some of the flaws that he made. Sure, he's in this really position that kind of fell out of nowhere for him, where he was absolutely on his last straw. So now we're going to kind of maybe see a little bit of a different side of Tate, where he doesn't really have to compete He just has to stay sane, focused, and we'll see how that goes. That could be very interesting, especially considering that last Tate episode was so well done. I'm excited to see if they bring back the writer for that episode to write more future Tate episodes. Let's not forget too, Tate brother has been pretty keen or on to him about some of his shenanigans. I'm pretty sure that's going to come back into play. And then last week we got Power Book 5 Force, which it seems that Tommy Egan, after he cuts ties and puts New York in his rear view for good. But I have to say, that shot looks like he is back in New York. So what went wrong in California? Or what went right for him to have to come back to New York? So, well, I guess we're going to kind of see that journey of him going over to the West Coast, linking up with that other distro, maybe establishing something over there. But does he ultimately come back to New York? Why? And if so, how? So we have a lot to look forward to. We do not have dates, but I'm overly excited for that. But like I said, Power Book 2 is coming in the summer, so we definitely have a good start. And much like they said at the end of the trailer, power never ends, and I'm excited for it. We will catch you guys when the next Power Book 2 drops in the summer for more reviews, reactions, and so on.